Hey guys, my name is Yuchi, and in today's video I will be talking about the basics of badminton. So why I will be talking about this is because um, most of you um, play badminton as well, but uh, maybe there are some kind of a rule that you don't know that actually exists, and it is something most people overlook at, and I would really appreciate that if all of you knew this rule, because it's just important and basically it's just part of the game. And in every sports as well, there's always rules to begin with. And yeah, so to start off, I'll be covering about serving in badminton, the scoring system, interval and changes, and the basic strokes in badminton. So I'll be talking about the basic strokes first, scoring system second, interval changes, and lastly is the serves. Because the serves, this is the most complicated part of the video. So nevertheless, I'll start off with the basic strokes. So the basic strokes in badminton, it is actually two types, which is the forehand and the backhand. I do not have my racket now, so I will just show you with the part of my hand. So to start off, the forehand is this side of your hand. So imagine this is your racket and this side is called your forehand. So the back of your hand is what you call a backhand. And there are actually 4 basic strokes in badminton, which is the normal backhand and a normal forehand. The other two is another types of the forehand and the backhand, which is the overhead forehand and the overhead backhand. So and there is also another two, which is underarm forehand and underarm backhand. I will not show you a tutorial for now. I will just be explaining the rules first. So what these types are is basically what's its name after. A basic forehand, a basic backhand. Overhead, your arm is over your head, overhead forehand and overhead backhand. And underarm is just the lower part of your forehand and backhand. I know you cannot see, I'm sorry, but I will be just explaining to you, and that is that for basic strokes in badminton. So moving on with the scoring system. So basically in badminton, badminton is a match consists of the best of 3 games of 21 points. So this means which side that has scored 21 points and wins 2 games wins the match basically. So yeah, but whenever the score is tied between 2020, the first side that managed to lead by 2 points first wins the game. So for an example, if it's 2020, you win 22 by 20, or 22-22 and you win by 24 and 22. So on and so forth. However, if the score is tied between 29-29, the first side that managed to score the 30th point will win the game. So basically in badminton, the max point that you can play is actually only 30 points, which is the maximum. Okay, sorry. So in order to score, it's basically you hit the shuttlecock and the shuttlecock has to land on your opponent's side of the court. However, there are things that considered as in and outs in the game. So in single, there are parts of the court is considered as out. So if the shuttlecock lands in this out part of the court, which is the side part of the court, so if it lands on the side part, it is considered as out. However, if the shuttlecock lands on the back of the court, it is considered in. And also the most obvious way to consider as out if the shuttlecock lands outside of the court line basically. But however, in the doubles category, the 2-on-2 category, the side and the back of the court is considered as in. So if the shuttlecock lands outside of the court line, then that is considered as out. Otherwise, it's in. So that is about the scoring system and the interval and change of the court. So in professional, whoever reaches the 11th point first, they will have a 60 seconds to change the court. So the players will change, and that's by the time the coaches will give you instructions on what to do and so on and so forth. So that is the interval at the 11th point. So, and whenever the game ends, they will have to change again. They have to change again to the other court, to the other side of the court, and it's just a cycle of interval at who reaches the 11th point first. They will change again, 60 seconds of interval. However, the interval between the first match ends and the second match, there is a 2-minute break. So that's where the players are basically resting for the next set. Okay, so the third one is the fourth one, the last one, which is serves. Serving can be very complicated because it includes positions, understanding who will serve first and who will not. So basically in the singles category, the serves are very straightforward and very easy to understand. So basically in serving, you have to understand about odd numbers and even numbers. To put it very simple, it's just this. Even numbers, you serve on the right side, and odd numbers, you serve on the left side, and that's just it. But the complicated stuff is when you talk about the serves in the doubles category, because this includes the positions and who serves the shuttlecock first. To put it simple, let's just imagine you and I are in a team and we are playing badminton. So the score is 0-0. Who will serve first is is the person who is on the right side of the court. So let's just say you are on the right side of the court, you will serve first. And let's just say we managed to score during the rally, and now the point is 1-0. So you will have to serve. You will continue to serve on the left side. And it just goes on and on. If we keep on winning the rallies, we win the rallies like 2-0, 3-0, 4-0. So you will continue to serve, and the positions will change. If you serve on the right, I will be on the left. If you serve on the left, I will be on the right. But the cycle breaks when we lose during the rally. Let's just say we lead the game 6-0, but then the opponent managed to score against us, and now the score is 1-6. Obviously we are winning by 6 points, and the position of this is that during the lead we had, when the score is 6-0, you were serving on the right and I was on the left. So during this time we will stay in that position until we break the cycle, meaning to say we won during the rally. So yeah, I think that's it from me. I basically have covered in everything. Please comment down below on what should I improve on and what you would like to know on further contents, so yeah, leave a like, subscribe, and most importantly comment on this video. It would really help me. So yeah, thank you for watching. Adios.